if Landon was the second person she never wanted to see again, getting off the boat is the one person she never wanted to see again, which is Landon's father. Is on the boat getting off the dock.
The man she beat the shit out of all those years ago.
Yeah, the man she attacked in an unprovoked fit of rage, which ruined her life and sent her into the system. So she's like now in a full panic. Empress is like, I'm leaving. Your son Landon said I'm not supposed to be here. And the dad is like, oh, he's right. You're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to arrive today. But it's good you're here. And we all know you have no other option than to be here. And he's like very condescending. And he like, again, talks through his teeth. And Empress actually had put the mask on, right? She put her little mask on. Yeah. And during that conversation, because again, when they changed, she put the mask on. And he is like, also you don't need to wear that mask here. This is a place of freedom.
I knew there were going to be Republicans.
Yeah.
I knew there were going to be MAGA. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I knew it.
So this is when we find out that Landon's father is really big into cultivating American values on the public stage. And the reason he wanted Ken to be on Kavanaugh Island is to help it live up to its legacy as it was originally planned, to help disenfranchised dregs of society provide some value to the world. And he couldn't think of anyone better than her.
This guy is the Heritage Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
This guy is a Heritage Foundation scumbag.
Yeah.
I can feel it in my bones. Oh my God. What a great villain.
Yeah. So here comes Captain John after he parks the boat.
I told you a big storm was coming.
And he's like, she's like, hey, did you get my message? I want to leave. I got my bags. Let's hold my bag. And he's like, I'm not going back out in the water. And he's like, what? He's like, there's a big storm coming. I'm staying in the night.
This guy has one line. Storms are coming.
And he's like, I'm not going out.
I picture him, by the way, only wearing those like comical boat captain yellow waders, like with the rubber hat and the rubber like the rubber raincoat.
I picture him as the old man from Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Know what I mean? But I picture him though, like wearing like that, like who's like Gordon's Fisherman?
Yeah,
like one of those, like again, New England sea captain type of thing, but it's like they've always just gone, perfect storm. Yeah. Perfect storm.
And she's like, you just came through the water and it's bad, so let's just go out. And he's like, no, can't do it. Too dangerous.
Yeah.
I'm staying the night at the castle. Or until the storm passes.
I'm going to call a little bullshit. I don't know the Hudson that well.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's not that far.
Yeah.
I feel like in your little boat, it's not like you're like going down. Maybe they have to go upriver or downriver a little bit.
Listen.
But I feel like you just go straight across.
I think you might be right. But let's get back in the body.
Yeah.
Solomon's fronting. And he comes to, he comes to in the body. And he's like, where am I? And he's like, I'm in a kitchen. And he looks around and he looks down at his hands and he's helping prepare food with the two women that were on that boat, the blonde and the brunette. Mm. So he's helping prepare food. For everybody that just arrived.
Okay.
And we find out that the two women are sex workers who've been hired and paid a lot of cash for the night to come to the castle. Too much cash. A suspicious amount of cash.
This is some eyes wide shut. This is eyes wide shut shit. This is eyes wide shut shit. I can feel it. I can feel it when an old man who's probably a member of the Heritage Foundation asks you to get on a boat to go to an island in the middle of a river that is a lesbian bisexual castle.
Cage for a lesbian bisexual person.
But no, listen. Yeah. It's a castle. It's a lesbian castle.
Got it.
That was being used. Mm-hmm. You say no.
You say no.
Oh no, how much is it? It's $20,000. I might say yes.
We've said no to more.
We've said no to more. That's very true. And we didn't even have to go anywhere.
No.
They were like, sit right here and say it to the camera.
We're like, we're not saying that.
We're not saying that.
No. So all of a sudden someone grabs Solomon's shoulder and it's Landon. And he's like, Ken, I thought I told you to leave. And Solomon's like, we tried to leave, but your father, the one who hired us, says we have to stay. Mm. And so Landon is like, goes to find the dad and like confront him, and the dad's kind of just like very like, don't worry about it, son. We're all gonna sit down and have a welcoming lunch. And he's like telling everybody to get to the big table, big dining room table, ostentatious. He's like, I'm gonna make a toast kind of thing or like say a prayer. So let's all hold hands. And he gives like a little speech, and it's something along the lines of, We are here to celebrate the legacy of Kavanaugh Island and Grace Castle. Like many things of great value and particular importance in this country, tradition, ethics, morality, it has been eroded by the turmoil and filth of modern times. But we have successfully resurrected it through hard work and sacrifice, a shining beacon in the east like the rising sun. And today, we are almost ready to sit back and admire the glory of what we have back into being. We should be proud of the history we have preserved and the future we are creating, one that appreciates and uplifts the American dream, the morals and values of this country, and not our current nightmare. Amen. And everyone at the table says amen except for Celeste and Solomon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what the fuck?
Yeah.
He said all that about Joe Biden?
Oh, no.
That was all directed at Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
Except the nightmare that we're currently in. Remember Sleepy Joe?
Yeah, he's
remember
just sleeping.
Remember sleeping?
I do remember sleeping.
I do remember sleeping too.
Oh, I dream of sleeping.
Yeah.
So the dad looks at Landon.
We send German tourists to El Salvador now.
So the dad looks at Landon and says, "Isn't it good to be home, son?"
What?
And Solomon said the same thing. What?
Remember to smile.